There is a group of students at Winona Senior High School that are working towards the goal of making the school a more welcoming place for all students. Winona Teacher of the Year Laura Hill advises FORTITUDE, and through the group she says students address a number of social and teen issues like bullying and being accepted for who you are.
It's more of a group that works for social justice in the school. So we work very hard to make sure that the school is a more welcoming place for all students, so students of color, students who are gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, students who come from new schools and aren't sure, of what they're doing. We just try to be a very welcoming school, and all of that's under, I would say, the umbrella of social justice. In addition to the plays and the types of things that we do, I have tutoring going on upstairs right now, so students who are struggling in all subjects can tutor, because in the end what we want are leaders for tomorrow who are going to college and who are aware of the issues that face this community.
It's pretty much for anybody who just wants to see a change in the world as far as equality goes and just a lot of social injustice in society, and more specifically our high school.
It really shows people that it's okay to be who you are, and I know that a lot of people go through suicide and bullying and stuff, and it's really hard on a lot of people, and a lot of people struggle with it, and it just gives out awareness to people who are having a hard time, that are afraid to speak out and tell that it's okay for you to talk about it, and know that there are other people that are dealing with the same things that you are.
It's a place where you can go and just be yourself and not be judged. Everybody there welcomes you with open arms.
This year's production includes not just hypothetical situations, but recreations of incidents that some of the students personally faced in the hallways and locker rooms at school. Hill said her students came up with the idea as a way to express their thoughts on issues that affect them as teens.
Several years ago when I began advising this group, students said that they would really like to put on a play. And I have no experience as a theater person, nor am I musical. I cannot dance. And I thought there is no way that we can do this. But what I found is that all the students that I was working with at the time really had something to say. And we didn't have any kind of a play where students could write what they needed to say. And so we ended up, the students wrote the entire play, they choreographed the play, and we have done this for 6 years now.
We started writing probably right after winter break, and now we're getting back into, we're actually putting it on stage and preparing to show it to everyone.
It's been pretty cool because we had a lot of freedom to write, so a lot of what you see in the play is probably everything that we said.
It's basically like the stuff that happens in school that teachers or everybody else, they might not see, but if they do see it, they won't pay attention to it.
One of our scenes is a locker room scene where kids are bullied in terms of their sexual orientation or the perception that they may be gay. One of our scenes is in the hallway where kids are hearing pretty abusive language in terms of the way that students address each other, and students address that. They don't want to hear that kind of language, and they want to be thoughtful about the kind of language that we use when we're referring to one another.
Hill said the whole message of the play is one of understanding and compassion of and for others. Her students hope the production will raise awareness of the issues they face each day, and in that message, offer a sense of hope and acceptance.
Primarily what we're focusing on in this play is compassion. We want people to understand what's going on in kids' heads. What are the problems that they're facing at home or in the community, poverty, what's happening here in school and what is going through their heads, because they just don't come in here to learn. They have a whole lot of things that they bring in with them. It's a very thoughtful play.
So maybe to most likely to raise awareness that you're not alone. So if you are being bullied or just, I don't know, feeling down, yeah, Fortitude and things, Fortitude and other groups like Fortitude are there to help with these issues.
To show just a lot of problems that a lot of people would like to ignore, like the bullying problem that we have at this high school and the, I guess, racism, sexism, homophobia, just all of it, all addressed in one play.
It's trying to get awareness in other places like gay rights and stuff like that, just trying awareness about all bullying and what's going on.
Again, the play is titled If You Knew Me. There will be a community performance held Tuesday night in the Winona Senior High School auditorium. It's at 7 p.m. Admission is free, however, donations will be accepted.